I've had a blast tasting hundreds of Portuguese wines in the last few days, and I've been really surprised because I came in thinking, yeah, I know some flagship regions, some flagship grapes, but really, I just scratched the surface. There's just so much diversity, so many different flavours, and amazing winemaking. You know, there's traditional, there's modern, there's everything in between. I've had an adventure. It's been awesome. The awareness of Portuguese wines in the UK it's in different categories. It's stronger in some than others. You know, port is obviously massively famous at Christmas time. Everybody loves a bottle of port with their Stilton. There are some big brands that have been historically famous. Today, I think in the UK, there is a new hunger to find new flavours and embrace new wines, new foods from different countries. I think Portugal has a massive opportunity to build on its relation with the British consumer. Being locked in a room with an entire country's worth of wine is not just a great privilege, and I have to say thank you to Wines of Portugal for doing a great job. It's also hugely interesting because you get a snapshot of not just one region, one grape, the whole country. And what I came away from this tasting thinking is vibrance. There is a real sense of vibrance in the wine, of a freshness, moderate use of oak, people realising that massive alcohol doesn't really help the wine. What helps the wine is expressing the flavours of the grapes and the place. And yeah, feels like Portugal's been polished. It's gleaming. By miles, the hardest thing from the challenge is the quality, because it's easy if you have a lineup of 500 wines and you have bad wines or faulty wines or wines that disappoint you. Really, I didn't have very many. I had wines that were really interesting, and I found that very difficult. There were certain flights of wine where inevitably I've got to get it down to 50. And I'm looking for value, I'm looking for the ratio between quality and value, modernity as well as inventiveness, a bit of tradition. I'm looking for lots of different things that all say Portugal. So if you have a flight of 10 wines in front of you and 9 of them are brilliant, you've got to unfortunately weed out some of them. And it was really hard, really hard. Indigenous varieties that have impressed me, there's a few actually. Syria was a white wine, white grape that just made me really, I just wanted to kiss it if I ever met it. It was just so enlivening and bright and radiant. That was really cool. I wanted to taste more Arinto actually as well, but there was, for the reds, it's blends. Blends excited me the most. There are great varieties. You know, there really are. Touriga Nacional people know about already. It's fab. But Trincadeira was making some really elegant, interesting, quirky wines with great personality, lower alcohol, maybe slightly herby, but really wines that just made me think, I don't know you at all, and I'm so excited to meet you. But what I really want to say is thank you to all the wine producers who've sent in wines. If you didn't send in a wine, please send them in next year. Portugal has too many treasures to miss. I have had a great time. Without you making the wines, without you expressing your personality, your place, your grapes, your fantastic country, I just wouldn't have had as much fun as I have. It was difficult, it was marvellous. I'm really intrigued by the future for Portugal, and I just want to say good luck. You're doing a great job.
Wines of Portugal, a world of difference.